A ton of the horrible in life doesn't come from the outside framework. It comes from self-destructive behavior. It comes from the unfortunate decisions that are sustained from the time we're brought into the world. From ages 0 to 7, your cerebrum is in theta state. What is theta state? Theta state is essentially a dream state. When you hit the hay, you're in theta state. That is reprogramming mode, subliminal reprogramming in its most profound form. Where are you from ages 0 to 7? Nickelodeon, preschool, elementary. So your whole system and your whole outlook of the grid are not just, oh, here's the National Bank trying to take my money. No, this goes back to the second you're born. 8 hours after being born, you get punched. That is how it starts. To get into the matrix, it's how your whole life has been programmed. The second you awaken, you have X number of years retroactively of deprogramming that needs to occur. You're alone. You're alone. You may have a psychologist you go to. You may have a dear friend you go to. But there are 24 hours in the day where you're alone in this brain, and your brain is conversing with you in all sorts of ways. It wants to control you and pull you into these different pockets. If you have no control over your own brain and your brain controls you, you've got to let your brain know where you want to go, how you want to go, and how you want to get there. You need to learn to control it. If not, it overpowers you. For me, it was, okay man, how am I going to make this work? All I knew in those days was hard work. The only way anything gets accomplished, that's all I heard back then. You've got to buckle down. You've got to really buckle down. I'm not getting how to. I can't get this section. I can't remember what. I need to finish this assessment to get in the military. Read again. Still not getting it. Read again. But if you're not getting it, work it out. And that's how I started learning. Okay, I need to work out everything I do. And then work it out again. And work it out again. And guess what happened? I got it. I got it. I can't swim. I'm pessimistic. Try again. I can't swim. Try again. Try again. Try again. I got it. I realized if I keep going back and returning until this becomes automatic, my brain will say, okay, we will figure it out, because we're not going to stop. It's like, I will try once more. No, I'm going. It's like an alarm clock goes off. Boop. We're returning. I can't read right. We're returning. I gave myself no chance to get out. In my mind, I understood that they said, okay, we will adapt and overcome. Now, through our paltry mix and conflict, sparks the wished ideal, and yearning molds in clay what life cuts in the marble. We often hear people spoken of as romantics. The truth is, we are all idealists to some extent, and upon the principles we visualize depends our ultimate success. You must have the mental picture if you were to produce the material thing. Everything is first created in the mind. When you control your thoughts, you become a creator. You get divine ideas and shape them to your individual needs. Everything in this world is to you exactly what you think they are. Your happiness and success depend on your ideals. You are responsible for every condition you go through, either consciously or unconsciously. The next step you make determines the succeeding step. Remember this, it is an important lesson. By focusing on each step as you come, you can save many wasted steps and will be able to choose a straight path instead of a roundabout road. Concentrate upon your ideals, and they will become material facts. Through concentration, we resolve our goals into action. Your future depends on the ideals you are forming now. Your past ideals are determining your present. Consequently, if you want a bright future, you must begin to prepare for it today. If people could realize that they can harm themselves when they are evidently harming others, they are truly harming themselves. What a different world this would be. We say a man is as variable as the weather. What is meant is his ideals change. Each time you change your ideal, you think differently. You become like a rudderless boat on an ocean. Therefore, understand the importance of holding to your ideal until it becomes a reality. You get up in the morning, determine that nothing will make you lose your temper. This is your ideal of a person of real strength and balance. Something happens that upsets you completely, and you lose your temper. For now, you forget your ideal. If you had just thought a moment about what a well-poised person implies, you would not have become angry. You lose your balance when you forget your ideal. Each time we allow our principles to be broken, we also weaken our willpower. Holding to your ideals develops willpower. Remember this. Why do so many men fail? Because they don't hold to their ideal until it becomes a mental habit. When they concentrate on it to the exclusion of all other things, it becomes a reality. I am what I believe myself to be. Ideals are reflected to us from the hidden soul. The laws of matter and soul are not the same. One can be broken, but not the other. To the extent that principles are kept, your future is assured. It was never intended that man should suffer. He has brought it upon himself by defying the laws of nature. He knows them, so he cannot plead ignorance. Why does he break them? Because he doesn't concentrate on those ideals flashed to him from the infinite soul. Life is but one continuous unfoldment, and you can be happy all the time or miserable as you choose. It all depends on how we entertain those silent whisperings that come from we know not where. We can't hear them with mortal ear, but from the silence, they come as if they were dreams, not to you or me alone, but to everyone. Therefore, the most wonderful thoughts come to us to use or misuse. So search not in the outside world for noble thoughts, but within, and bright, gleaming visions will come to be realized. Now and henceforth, you must give an hour to concentrated, constant, persistent thought. You must study yourself and your weaknesses. No man gets over a wall by wishing himself on the other side. He must climb. No man escapes the trench of dull, tedious, monotonous life by merely wishing himself out of the rut. He must climb. If you are standing still or moving backward, something is wrong. You are the person to find out what is wrong. Don't think that you are rejected, or not understood, or not appreciated. Such thoughts are the thoughts of failure. Instead, consider that men who have what you envy got it by working for it. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Discipline yourself. You know that the only thing in the world you must count upon is yourself. In conclusion, this underscores the immense power of self-discipline, mental focus, and the necessity of controlling one's own thoughts to achieve success. From birth, our minds are programmed by external influences, but we must learn to deprogram and reprogram ourselves to harness our full potential. It highlights the importance of holding onto ideals and mental images of success, as these shape our reality. Consistent effort, unwavering focus on goals, and the belief in one's abilities are essential to overcoming obstacles and achieving greatness. Ultimately, the responsibility for one's happiness and success lies within, requiring an unwavering commitment to personal growth and self-mastery.